if these two brilliant minds collaborate, then how much better it would be for the world, how many things they can solve. There is world hunger, there are poverty and all these things.
That's great. It reminds me of a sentence which is well, like all people of the world unite. So all people of AI world unite. Even how to all of you. And I am again with Dr. Imran. Yesterday night we were discussing about interesting articles which Mr. Imran identified, though they relates from the beginning of the year to the middle of the year and some 3 months ago articles, but they are about the undercurrent of the media, mainstream media and social media, that's AI. Development in AI scenario worldwide, in China especially, and people and sometimes news agencies or news articles and videos are comparing them. Okay, that's natural, but we have to look into it. Okay, what AI scene is. So, Dr. Imran, can you shed some light on it, please?
Thank you, Professor Asim. The first article which I selected was in Guardian. This was written in German. Talks about AI chatbot, DPCS, and it's talking about how it's giving topic. Similarly, the second one I saw was the Wall Street Journal. It was written in July. It is discussing about China's AI models are increasingly getting popular in Europe and in Middle East and certain parts of Africa. The last one was written in Bloomberg in August. This explored how China is exploring and positions to lead AI. When you read these articles, you feel like there is a kind of an intense cutthroat competition from China, and China wants to dominate. Again, if we relate back to the first episode, I think the thing which is being missed by the West is about the idea about the harmony, the mutual growth, and these aspects in the Chinese society. So I want to hear your thoughts, Professor Asim, about all of these things, the news agencies, the portray they are giving, and what we are seeing and what we have observed ourselves in the Chinese society. So over to you.
Well, thank you, Doctor, for a very insightful and very specific talk about referring to the articles, which is actually kind of a generic thing, and these represent the articles and the other publications and videos which are being published for a couple of years, especially. And this year, I have noticed that the momentum has increased. From the beginning of this year, there must be some reason
Yes.
that articles and they are talking about a lot of media time is given to them. We can see talk shows on it, we can see debates on it, we can see like
Yes.
blogs on it. So a lot of people are researching on it. The point is, people are seeing AI as kind of something which will or which has already changed a lot of our mind indirectly, especially the technical people. But for common man, it's very in a it's very fast pace. It's changing. It would change our lives. So that's why it's natural to talk about it. And the effect is on the media channels. So the another thing I would like to highlight an interesting impact. We have heard that there is a blessing in disguise. So COVID has been blessing in disguise. When we can relate both things, it is synchronized with the advent of COVID and the ending of COVID, then chatbots start to emerge and become more and more part of our lives. I think you can relate to it now.
Yes.
So when COVID was ending, yes, it was the rise of the major chatbot that started with the ChatGPT. Then the other came all along. And then came the DeepSeek. And then a couple of other things are coming from Europe as well. But the most famous, as you mentioned in your talk, that DeepSeek has become the fourth largest chatbot which receives the queries. So this is showing that
Yes.
it's the undercurrent worldwide, that everybody is working on it and we should work on the collaboration. So this is my basic thought about it. So since you have gone through all these articles, I would like you, with the reference of this one and your knowledge about living in China, because which is the hub of the AI development, especially the Guangdong province and especially Shenzhen. So please share your thought on it.
If we look to DeepSeek, DeepSeek is open to everyone. It's not charging anything. So what I see is if they are getting popular in Asia or Africa or Europe, is because they are offering something of quality. And from the perspective of living here, I think this idea will be, the Chinese will take this idea better because in their society, collaboration is something of high rank.
Yeah, doctor, it reminded me of a book, Accidental Empires. The book told about the Microsoft and Steve Jobs rivalry and the later on, which inevitably converted into the collaboration. So it's natural whether we
Yes,
start, but
exactly.
still people are thinking about it. Even the main stream people which have just left Meta AI and some of from the Google and some from other important AI hubs, they still are thinking about collaboration thing. It has to be done because developing interfaces between the different AI tools and AI systems is inevitably, otherwise the world will won't run. I have been discussing this thing with different chatbots for had a very long and interesting discussion. I think we could have some episode on it as well. Specifically, I discuss this kind of collaboration thing and need for collaboration and to be very specific about things and the what is good for us and we have to avoid all chances that this AI become Frankenstein in the future. All big ventures need to collaborate. Even if you see Himalayan
Yes,
mountains, all mountains are important and very big in their own capacity, but they're all interconnected. They're called mountain ranges
yes.
and they are impacting the whole geography of the world. So I would see all AI systems and AI hubs as one mountain, which has to be connected with the other mountain in order so that whole the chain is sustained, whole the chain is balanced, and that would be good for us.
If these two brilliant, what I would say, minds collaborate, then how much better it would be for the world. How many things they can solve. There is world hunger, there are poverty, and all of these things. So if they collaborate with each other, how much benefit can it give to the world?
That's great. It reminds me of a sentence which is well like all people of the world unite. So all people of AI world unite.
Yes.
So let's close on this. Again, as we request our audience, this is your channel. Your comments and subscription will definitely help us prosper and prosper
Yes.
together.